Thursday, people. It's Thursday. Well, it is a rainy, most definitely a dreary day outside, but this is good. And with the potential of rain today, tomorrow there might not be any rain. So next week it's going to be in the 90s, maybe low to mid 90s, maybe not high 90s. It's not that time of year yet, but it's about to be because of what's going on. So, next week starts the summer games. So, when we do our next game, this is probably going to be the last resort. Maybe not next week we'll begin the game, but next weekend we'll begin the games. And, kind of decided that, hey, I'm going to bring this to my grandma's house and show her the game because she hadn't seen this game since Christmas. And, we could play. It wouldn't be that hard, I'll bet. Because I'm pretty sure she has a table, maybe. I don't know. I think she does, but but it's going to have to be one of those tables that has one side to each. So, But here's the thing. This year, I had 2 goals that I just made probably this month and one right now. Actually, it was a goal for this. My new goal for 2020 is probably get a TV in my room and a TV for Access Now. We most definitely already did one of those things, which was getting a TV in my room. Well, I partially did that, guys, because if you notice up there, I'm going to show you guys. You've been noticing up there that the TV is gone. Well, that TV, I put it in my room. I mean, it's pretty big, but not too big. I mean, it's a big screen for my room. I mean, the TV in the living room's big. I mean, it's pretty big. And, if you got big TVs, well, then you need to do something about that. So, you heard the horse. If you didn't hear it, I heard it. But anyway, so to get a new, by the way, yes, I did clear it up. To get a new table for Access Now, these are like card tables. They really don't do good with it. I'm gonna just go ahead and put the maps away and show you what I mean. Okay. That's how I do these things. Alright. Here are let me actually back away because it's kind of big. Alright. Here are the card tables for Access Now and what we use. And then there's the big, long, drawn-out table that just about everybody hates. I hate it. I have no idea about you guys, but I hate it at all costs. And I still hate it. I mean, it's big and all, but I mean, honestly, I thought because I'd say about the original Axis Now board is probably a little bit bigger than the Risk War, but a little bit, but not as big, probably. I mean, Risk is pretty big, but well, now because the game consists of boats and ships and sea zones and all that. Sometimes I think that these people own sometimes I think these people think they own the road. But anyway, yep, so this is the card tables that we use them there. One a little bit higher. If you notice, see, it's a little bit higher. So, that means because the Europe and Pacific board don't go good together, for me, I kind of have to get the Pacific side on the Europe side more so it'll lean towards Europe. So, anyway, but the board is still pretty big, so, you know. And just to say, it's a good card table. That was a horse. All right. So, I want to talk about my top 3 favorite nations to play with. You know what? Well, it's half. You know, who's going to be top 5 best nations to play with, because 2 of them consist of an Axis player, and I think you know. All right. Number 5 is number 5 is Japan, actually. You know. Now, number 5's United States. I mean, you're both sides of the board. You have a lot. Let's just go. You can dump out every time what they look like. Okay. So you got that much to deal with, and I've never seen all that stuff on the board. You know, that's how much they got. I want to get World War I 1914 so I can get those markers and hold it real quick. And if America didn't join the war, if they attacked Pearl Harbor, we still didn't join the war, well, we would have been toast. But you know, I think the best thing about it, you saw me, didn't you? I think the best thing about it is that if Hitler declared war on us, well, because he did. If he didn't do that, well, we wouldn't have done the war, but still, Pearl Harbor was the day we were going to. Okay, and you're on both sides of the board. You need to deal with both sides of the board. See? All right. So next, my 4th favorite nation is probably Russia. Because you're kind of on both sides of the board. You know what? Everybody, all the powerful nations are on both sides of the board. And France, too. Probably not Anzac and... Well, China's not. Alright. So, this is how much you got. You got less than your other nations of United States and UK. That's okay. You see, you kind of got less stuff, but you still got a lot. So, you got a lot of tanks, got a lot of stuff. You need to deal with Germany. That's all I can say. Speaking of, my third favorite nation from top 3. Number 3 is going to be Japan. They're pretty good. They got a lot of stuff. More than Germany. A little bit more. But a lot more than Italy. So, and yep, you got to deal with a lot of players that are all alone because you probably won't survive long, but you probably will survive long, but I tried to go after Anzac and it worked. So, you know. Dealing with your foe, the United States, is kind of hard to deal with, but when you're not in the war with the U.S., you can go hog wild anywhere, especially in China. That's what I would do. Alright, next line is the U of K. They're on both sides of the board, as you can see. They got 2 setups just like the United States. But it's just chips. I just put everybody in here. Get the fits! And chips are pretty good. Now, because you're on both sides of the board, you gotta deal with Europe more. And then Pacific, and you gotta deal with everybody. That's how it goes. And the last but not least is Germany. You got a lot. Not a lot as you think. You don't have as much as Japan, but you do have more than Italy, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, actually. You got a little bit more than Italy. So you're like right in the middle. And technically you are right in the middle of everything. Because of that, that's why Germany didn't want to deal with the 2-front war, because he was smart, thinking that he couldn't deal with the 2-front war. So he decided to go for, Poland first, and then knock out France, and then knock out Russia to avoid a 2-front war. And basically that was the same plan that the Kaiser had in the Schlieffen plan in World War I. I mean, he still uses the Schlieffen plan. What time is it? Oh, it's only 16. We got a few minutes, guys. We got a few minutes. We're gonna talk with the stall for a minute. See, this is what I'm doing for like a long time. So, like I said, go subscribe to the Odd Ones Out. Pretty cool guy. What can I talk about? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this video was made for kids, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's see. Yeah, I got some of the rich pieces out because they keep falling. Everybody's just like, oh no, this is falling apart, because it is. Because of that, I don't see anybody else buying it, because I really don't see anything. I don't see anybody buying anything in the store over in the toy section, because I feel like I'm the only one that gets anything. Well, back then, when I really wanted some, I mean, I felt like I was the only one that ever got anything. I feel like, well, I'm not really like getting on to my grandma about it, but I feel like when I go into the store, okay, I feel like, well, not really, but kind of. Like I usually just go every time I go over to Walmart, I always go into the toy section. Okay, and see what I can buy for next time. I never buy anything until, well, eventually I do, but I kind of have an advantage there because I buy every single little Nerf gun that I could. Like, things over under $10. It was pretty good for a little bit, but you know, it ended soon. It ended very soon, matter of fact. And because of coronavirus, that's the say it. Because of this virus that's going around, it kind of ended, but it's hard not to say the words. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, for just saying it. I'm talking to the guys that run the whole thing here on YouTube. But anyway, let's talk about something else. This video is not made for kids now, apparently. But it is. In a way it is, in a way it's not. You'll understand once you watch it. But, yeah, so anyway, I feel like, my grandma, she tells, everybody, do you want a drink? Do you want some ice cream? And so she, hold on. And so she gets it. So she gets something of her own. But she says, well, I guess more for me then. She laughs like no one's watching. But I'm not getting upset about that. But anyway. So I'm ready to go now. Because I had this already packed in. Well, and so like I feel like the only one going in there, like I said, my grandma. She says, "Do you want a drink? Do you want some ice cream? Do you want something to eat?" And then people say, "Nah, I'm good." Are you sure? And I said, "Yeah, I'm good." So she said, "Well, I guess I'll go by myself." And my dad just goes in and gets something with her. Just don't make her feel lonely. Because she started that this year, actually. A few months back, actually. No, she's urging me to do it now. But anyway, let's not talk about that. But yeah, I feel like her when she wants. I only feel like I'm doing the things, like hard work. I think there's a situation for that. It feels like you're on the hard work, but nobody else is doing it with you. So, you know. You know, when I thought when Avengers Endgame came out, I thought everybody would be just spluing into the DVD, the movie section in Walmart, and just getting it. I think I'll be like the last one to get it. But no, I didn't see a single one out. So that's why I say I feel like I'm the only one doing the hard work when nobody else is doing it with me. Because I mean, Walmart in Nashville, Arkansas, I mean, it's like they got the best setup because I mean, I go there every single day. School there, but you know, I mean, school's out now because it's a thing. But you know, I'm only in ninth grade. I mean, it's a lot to say, but I started driving my dad's car and truck. But yeah, other people start to do it. But I'm stubborn, so stubborn kids don't do a lot. I realize that now. But, you know, when you start, they want to. I'm going to talk about something I forgot. Oh, vacation. Vacations this year, we think about going to Branson, Missouri, you know. Can't really say too much about it. Just, I can't say too much about it. Oh, forgot one thing actually. Be right back. Okay, kids, I'm back. Anyway, and for Axis and Allies, for vacation. Let me actually go see who that is. And of course, it's someone that thinks they own the road. Alright, like I said, when we go on vacation, actually, we went to Yellowstone. I think about going to Branson this year, but I don't think it'll happen because of all the stuff going on. So, I won't be able to take Axis now on the first vacation because of that. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking Axis now on our vacations now. Because of that, I don't think it'll work, but also it might because, like I said, what's going on? Nothing else to do except just sit around doing nothing. So next year, 2021, vacation time, we're thinking about doing it. And I'm getting braces this year, so it really wouldn't matter. Just gonna chill, not do anything. Because we've already done everything in Branson. Only way we want to go back. Anyway, and to go on vacation, we're gonna need the boxes. Yep. We're gonna need the full-on boxes for this, and I'm thinking about putting this somewhere. Yep. Time's not a flying, guys. It's 7:25. Ready to go, but in a few minutes actually. So what's there to talk about? Not really much. But yeah, when we go on vacation, of course I'm gonna take some of my stuff, all the stuff I need anyway. And then when we get to wherever we're at, like last year we went to a peaceful place. It's called Windsong, and it was in Yellowstone. We did nothing. We had a TV to watch free movies on it. That's technically all we did. I was just about to watch Spider-Man: Homecoming, but they wouldn't let me because there were some movies that they didn't let you watch, and my dad. Right. So, like I said, there's some movies they don't let you watch, and say it's a good place to go. Like I could watch Iron Man on there, Iron Man 2. Yeah. Daddy's Home 2. The first time I watched it, there, and then it came on the smaller than the bigger screen, on our big screen, sometime this year. I think it was like last month or sometime, maybe earlier this month. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. I mean, I hadn't watched it since and I said to my dad, I hadn't watched this since we were in Yellowstone. And so I watched it once, and I think it's still there. But it's more likely a Christmas movie. I don't think it's gonna last that long, but we're watching Everybody Loves Raymond now, so I'm hoping that the DVR will fill up with that. My grandma's DVR is filling up of Andy Griffith, and it was filling up of. Yes, the only reason it's filling up, well, I don't think she has the, the DVR page coupler, She don't have that, but, you can see every single Everybody Loves Raymond episode. She'd have a bunch of them. And now, I guess she deleted all of them. But anyway, I don't see my grandma's window open, so she might be still asleep. But, I'm not gonna be. My dad leaves out when I go. But anyway, I guess we're gonna talk a little bit more. Like I said, on vacation, whenever we go, wherever we go, we're gonna take these boxes and from now on, when we're going somewhere, like let's say we're going to a neighbor's house, like let's say we're going to my grandma's house, okay? Yep. So we're going to my grandma's house, and I just want to take it over there for a little bit, okay? That's a good place for that. No, I did take it. Now the farthest it's gone to is probably Ashtown, but next week will probably be different because the farthest it's ever going to go next is probably going to be Texarkana, Arkansas, or Texas. Either way, it's still the same place. But I'm not gonna show you that yet up here. Oh, it won't fit. It will. It will. These aren't that big boxes, are they? Oh, they're too big. Alright, it's gonna have to be like that then. See? Now that, my friends, it will probably not stay, but it's gonna have to stay sometime. Yep. So I guess if I'm ready, I'm gonna go now. There's really nothing else to do left. It's just to show you one thing else before I go. Might as well, just might as well. This is his first book. The Odd Ones Out. I'd be cool and everything. So just let me go back. That is his channel name. Kind of got it out right there. But The Odd Ones Out. That's my dad leaving the truck. Yeah, just go subscribe to him. He's got over 14 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure if you hadn't heard of him yet, you'll hear of him now. Because he's a good YouTuber, great YouTuber, matter of fact. Whew, that's how you waste time on my channel. Wishing glorious time. But, some things happen. This way now. Just gonna end it on his face there. Just to say, kind of funny. And just to say, here you go. This is about to go into overtime. I'd say about 30 minutes is the overtime. 35 minutes. I'd say about 34 minutes is the overtime because for some reason I got extra 2 minutes and 34 seconds and I needed to make that video. I didn't intend to make that video. So about 34 minutes is like the overtime, and then you don't have a connected video. So what's the point of having a video? Anyway, I guess I'm going to go now, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.